Okay, so I'm going to do two of these problems with you in case you don't have them done on your assignment that you're struggling. And I'm going to give you, oops. Okay, so stay with me here. Notice, remember what I said about reference angles. They're the distance from the reference angle, from the x-axis. All the reference angle is start at the x-axis right here. What size angle is that? Well, if 3 is in the denominator, look at your unit circle. Right now, look at your unit circle. Whoops. You see that this is 5 pi 6. This is, remember, 5 pi 6 is 30 degrees away from the x-axis. All right? And then you've got 3 pi fourths. Well, 3 pi fourths is 45 degrees away from the x-axis. And then you have 2 pi thirds. Well, 2 pi thirds, so this is 2 pi, this is, let me do this in a different color and make it. This angle right here is 2 pi thirds, and then when they go around the circle again, it's 6 pi thirds, because look at 2 pi thirds plus 2 pi, which is 6 divided 3 is 2. So 2 pi thirds plus all the way around the circle is 8 pi thirds. So look at, if 3 is in the denominator, that should give you the clue that we're talking about this coterminal. That's why it's important to understand the idea of coterminal. Because really you just have to look at the unit circle and say, okay, well, 8 pi thirds and 2 pi thirds are the same. Well, if that's 2 pi thirds and 180 degree is pi, well, pi is the same as 3 pi thirds. 3 subtract 2 is pi thirds. And remember over here, pi thirds is 60 degrees. So all of the angles that are something thirds away, right? So this is 4 pi thirds. This is 5 pi thirds. So this reference angle, remember the reference angle is the distance. I should do that in black. The distance from the x-axis to the end of the angle. So let me do this in red. So if 4 pi thirds, so if we started here and we went all the way around to right there, we went a distance of 4 pi thirds. But the reference angle is just this piece. 4 pi thirds, remember what I said in the third quadrant? To find the reference angle, you take the angle given, 4 pi thirds, and subtract either pi or 180. In this case, we're going to subtract pi, but pi is the same as 3 pi thirds. Remember what I said in quadrant 2? In quadrant 2, it's 180 degrees, or pi, subtract the given angle. So in this case, so we're in quadrant 2, and the given angle is technically 2 pi thirds, because that's what it's coterminal with. So remember what the rule is. In the second quadrant, find the reference angle. Should have had that in your notes. Take 180, or pi, and remember, in this case, pi is 3 pi thirds, and subtract the given angle. 3 subtract 2 is 1. All right, so let me clear that out. And then I'm going to do the next one with you. And look at, technically, you don't need to draw the diagram. You know that if 4 is in the denominator, that we're going to be talking about a 45-degree angle. Is it very important to know which direction? No, because look at, pi fourths is here. That reference angle is 45 degrees. 3 pi fourths is here. Well, this reference angle is 45 degrees. Or the reference angle, 45 degrees, and pi fourths are the same thing. One is in radians and one is in degrees. If the angle is down here at 5 pi fourths, well, the reference angle is 45 degrees. If you're over here at 7 pi fourths, the reference angle is 45 degrees. So it doesn't even matter where that is. The reference angle, because it's a pi fourths, the reference angle will be 45 degrees. But let's go ahead and find it, because let's say on a test I said draw the angle first. Well, remember, if this is 0 pi fourths, and this is negative pi halves, or negative 2 pi fourths, and this is negative pi, or negative 4 pi fourths, look at this. This will be negative 5 pi fourths. And remember what the rule is in the second quadrant. It's pi, so 4 pi fourths, negative. In this case, it's negative because we went in the negative direction. It's negative 4 pi fourths. Subtract the given angle. Well, in this case, the given angle is negative 5 pi fourths. Well, look at, subtract a negative becomes adding a positive. Negative 4 plus 5 reference angle is pi fourths. All right, that's it.